Hi, I'm going to give you a brief tutorial on our adopted textbook, McGraw Hill. We do have print copies in the classroom, but we also have virtual versions of the book. So I'm going to assume that you entered this page because you used the demo account information and credentials. So once you enter that page, then you will see that all of the textbooks that we have for social studies are available to you. I'm just going to demo for you using Texas history. You have the teacher edition and the student edition. I want to go to the teacher edition. Once here, you can easily see the student edition by clicking on student edition, and it will pop up for you. Next, I'm going to go down here to where it says select, and I'm going to pick a chapter, chapter 3, and then I'm going to select a lesson. Now, this is where all the lessons are located and all the resources. But before I do that, one of the places that I most often go to and use is the chapter resources at a glance. So let me click on that for you first. And then once I am at the chapter level resources, I can see all of the activities, whether it be interactive maps, vocabulary activities, worksheets, tests, and the test bank are all located at the chapter level resources tab. So the things that I use most often are the chapter summaries, and you can click on that, and it will be a PDF. So, for example, if you're working at home virtually, you may not want the kids to go into the textbook to try to find this resource. You may just want to go ahead and download it and attach it in Google Classroom. I have done that quite often. Another thing that I like to use is the essential and study guide, reading and essential study guide. Once again, it is a PDF as well. You can click on it and then students can just look at it that way versus having to go into the book to see the resource. And down below, you will see each of the different lessons. Like I said, you click on them and you can see more detailed information like a video segment. So you can send them there to look at a video segment, images, infographics, interactive maps, small presentations are all located at each of the different lesson levels. So once you have done that, you're pretty much good to go as far as instruction is. I mean, you can use these tools in any type of instructional manner that you want to. If you, for example, used one of the resources that's a worksheet, of course, they can't actually type on that worksheet because it's a PDF, but you could create a Google form to go along with it, and they can record their answers on the Google form. Or if you want to go even more high tech, you can use other tools out there that allow kids to write on top of a document like a PDF. But I'm not going to show you that at this time. So that's a kind of a general overview of where you need to go. Like I said, those chapter resources at a glance, look down the right-hand side, scroll down and see everything that's available. We also have some of the resources in Spanish as well. So please note that for some of your students that may struggle as English language learners, we do have Spanish. And that's the only language that they also include in this resource. Okay, so this is the home page. If you want to see the student edition, you can here. Here's also a quick little resources tab as well. If you click on these links, it's going to take you to all of the activities for the entire book and all of the arts and slideshow and images for the entire book. And then they also have a critical thinking skills section as well. I would not suggest assigning assignments through McGraw Hill. I've just from experience with other teachers, it's kind of wonky and difficult to do that. So like I said, what I would do most often is just go through Google Classroom. So what if there's a PDF, if there's a page that they need to read in the book, just assign it through text using your Google Classroom and then send the kids to the MISD portal. And each kid has their own account and they can access the book that way.